Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts playthrough. Last time we pretty much wrapped up the remainder of the Jinjo Challenges, completed all of the challenges, got all the trophies, and we gotten most of the Jinjos over there as well. And after we did that, we also took care and finished up Nutty Acres completely, meaning we got all the Jinjos, all the notes, and really completed the entire level, which is freaking fantastic. So in today's session, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading back into some of the previous worlds and completing all the remaining Jinjo Challenges. And I'll also try to get all the notes that I've missed in these levels too. But there aren't any guarantees that I'll be able to do that 100% necessarily, but I am going to give it my best shot. So what we have left are, of course, a few more Jinjos to find here in Logbox 720. We also have some of the other levels to take care of too, which we have Banjo Land as well as the Jinjo Challenges. Once we take care of all these, then we'll start looking into doing the Terrarium of Terror. At least it ain't a treehouse of horror, am I right? Alright, moving on. Time to head back into Logbox 720, find the last Jinjo for Act 2, and move on from there. Maybe we'll even be able to find all the notes here too, but there aren't any guarantees for that. Because finding notes is like finding a needle in a damn haystack, if you know what I mean. So, one thing I will mention here is, as you can see, I have modified a lot of my vehicles just before this session began. Since I acquired several new parts from the last session, I figured I'd put them to good use here. So when it comes to modifications, I modified almost every single vehicle I could. Not all of them, mind you, but a decent chunk of them. So, all in all, pretty good. Alright, what you got, buddy? Taxi! Over here, sunshine! You're a taxi bear, aren't you? That depends. I need to get to the top fan unit on level 1. Don't ask why, I'm not too sure myself, but I think he's saying I'll figure it out when I get there. Not exactly a fair argument, but whatever. You gotta get someplace, and we gotta get there in a good amount of time, so let's go. This is gonna hurt. Alright. Oh my god, stupid grunt bot. Get out of my way, assholes! Alright, dude, come on, hop in. We need to go. All done. Thanks, mate. That'll do. Oh, I lost my wallet. How about this token as payment instead? Cheers! Nice one. Bye! Okay. That was pretty easy, despite the small interference from the Gruntbot army of doom. Know what I mean? So as far as modifications are concerned, as you can see, I added a few more jets to some of my vehicles, including the Meow-mobile. Speaking of modifications, I also modified the APV quite a bit. Not enough to make it a Mark II, but it still received some really nice upgrades. Such as a couple more propellers. I also swapped around some of the body parts. So now it's rocking the super parts for some parts of the vehicle, as opposed to the regular non-super parts, you know what I mean? So as far as other modifications, I also modified the bike, so much so that I turned it into a brand new vehicle, kinda. It's still using the original design, but it has nothing but jets on it. So, what's making it move? Jets! It's a jet, son. Okay, that was the worst pun I could possibly come up with in my entire life. I'll see myself out now. I know I am cringe. What can I say? Ow. So, I know that today was a bit weird when it comes to figuring out what I was going to be doing. I was originally thinking of taking my PC down to finally do the GPU swap, but now that I really think about it, it's probably not a good idea to do that just yet, because I need a little bit more of a safety buffer, in other words, a little bit more cash in my bank account, just to be sure I can pay for not only the labor, but also for anything else that may arise during the swap, which I don't foresee that happening, but you never know with my computer being wacky-dacky, you know what I mean? The IT world is truly a magnificent place. You never know what may happen, especially with my system being the wackiest computer on the face of the earth. Just saying. Better to be safe rather than paying $2,000 just to do a GPU swap. You know? Ridiculous, I know, but better safe than sorry. If you're wondering how much longer I'm going to be waiting before I actually do the swap, I plan on taking care of it hopefully in early May, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Because I know how much life loves throwing curveballs at me, which is what it's been doing over the past month. Just a lot has been happening, and it's not even funny. Just saying, though. Seriously, where the hell are these last few notes? I really wish there was something I could use, like some sort of part or accessory, something that helps me with locating notes more easily. Maybe something like that does exist, and it's in the Terrarium of Terror. Who knows? That would actually be kind of fantastic if that were the case. If only such a part actually exists. Maybe it does, and I'm going crazy. Anything up here? I don't think there is. Funny enough, when it comes to the last session, you know how I mentioned before how the developers of this game love throwing things at the weirdest of locations? Yeah, I have a feeling they're doing the same sort of thing here with the Logbox 720 as well. So, you know what, let's not worry about this for right now. We'll continue searching for notes as we continue to make our way through and complete more and more Jinjo Challenges around here. Which, that's going to be a little easier said than done. There's still a lot of notes I have yet to find. We're at 166 out of 200 notes, which doesn't sound too bad, but that's still roughly 60% of the notes. Alright. So another thing I did before today's session began, along with modifying a lot of my vehicles and stuff, I also decided to delete one of the vehicles I had. The reason why I deleted it was because its purpose was already fulfilled by another vehicle. In fact, it was fulfilled by several vehicles. And those vehicles are the Meowmobile, for one, and the second is the Hovercraft, which that's another vehicle I heavily modified, as well as the APV Mark I. If you're wondering if I'm going to be making a Mark II of the APV, that's going to be a yes. I do plan on doing so after I get my hands on the large box. Although that probably won't be happening straight away. Even so, I'm just saying. Come on, up you go. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, perfect. Kind of funny how two Jinjo Challenges are right here. right in the same spot. Banjo, thank L.O.G you're here. I've been getting a strange, undeniable urge to play a game. Don't turn into Jigsaw now. Reach the target speed shown on your speedometer and I'll give you a prize. Sounds good to me. Why don't we get to it? I could probably do it backwards. Whee! See? Told you. Very well done. Allow me to give you this. I hope he didn't just pull that out of his butt. Alright, next, Jinjo Combat. Let's play Jinjo Combat. Where are you going? It's not a request. It's a demand. Force me out of bounds to be declared the winner. That's right. I'm fighting talk. It's fighting talk. Bring it on up in my face. Or talk it all up in my face. Whatever. Now then, time to break out the small cage match. This is going to be interesting. That was easy. Ah! Got him. You're surprisingly tough, bear boy. Please accept this token and stop assaulting me. Well, you're the one who asked for it, so screw you, dude. I'm going home. Alright, let's see. How are we when it comes to statistics of this level? Looks like we're good when it comes to this particular act. Cool. Now then, can we actually find any more notes before we head on out again? Well, not if I keep falling down like a frickin' doofus. Well, if there are any more notes, I definitely do not know where the hell they are. Like I said, the notes in this game are very, very well hidden. So much so that you would think they would be in a bit of an obvious spot, but in actuality they're not. Just saying. Gotta love the absurdity of things like this, am I right? Okay. That takes care of that act. On to the next one. Alright, Act 4, we have one Jinjo Challenge of which we missed. Gotta say, that's not too bad when it comes to all the Jinjos I found throughout Logbox 720 during my first few trips. And that's without the Specco Spy. With it, we'll definitely be a hell of a lot more efficient, but even so, I'm just saying. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty, Mr. Jinjo, what we got for you today? Rear steer taxi. I'm lost in music. The exquisite song of the Glubber Waterfall. What do you mean? My soul yearns to be near the high Glubber Waterfall, but I'm just running around in circles. Will you take me there? Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Although, this one is going to be rather annoying. This Jinjo needs to reach a new destination within a time limit. Somebody's been fooling with the steering on the taxi, and it's rear wheels that will steer, so watch out. So... I wonder, can I modify this to make it so it doesn't do that? Okay, never mind. So rear steering, thankfully, is not all that bad. It doesn't flip your controls like that one challenge in the Jigosium. It just makes it so it's a little bit more awkward to drive. But how much more awkward? Honestly, not too much more. It's just like regular steering, which is nice. There you go. Did you hear them, Banjo? Those magical glubber harmonies? Like a cosmic opera cleansing the soul. Oh, how about Jinjo token? Well, to be fair, I didn't quite hear anything other than gloop, 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 gloop. Just saying. Okay. Before we head on out again, I would like to take a little bit more of a look around here. In fact, I may try to head towards the top of the level, if anything else. So, why don't we break out the APV? So as you can see, the mods I made for it, there really weren't all that many old things considered. Although I do find it a little more difficult for it to take flight, but oh well, it is what it is. Maybe I made it a bit too heavy for it to take flight efficiently, thanks to either the extra seats I added, or it could also be the super parts. But even so, I'm not exactly sure if that's really the case. It could be the... It could be the extra seats. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The extra seats that are doing it. So another thing I did with this vehicle is I gave it the scuba seat too. The reason why I did it is, well, it needs to fulfill that all-purpose in its name, all-purpose vehicle. So therefore, the scuba seat allows it to traverse underwater if it so needs to. The only thing it can't do is float on water, which kind of blows. But, oh well, it is what it is. Not the biggest deal breaker in the world, but even so, just saying. Come on, back up! Are you serious right now, game? Jeez. Talk about a pain in the frickin' ass. Just trying to go under the water just a wee bit more. No. Not allowed to do that, eh? That is dumb. It's honestly really, really dumb. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here. Can I seriously not go up while underwater? It looks like I can, thankfully, but definitely not very efficient in doing so. And I think I know the reason why. It's due to the jets. Due to the jets pushing me forward. Oh my god. I love not being able to see, game. Yeah, I probably made this thing a little too heavy thanks to the extra seats. It's like I always say, always a good idea to check everything around you, just to be sure there's nothing that you missed. Alright, let's see what we can find in the next act. If we can find anything at all. Act 5, 2 Jinjo Challenges, let's go. Maybe I'll be able to find some notes when I find some of the other Jinjo Challenges. Hello, Lizard Longer. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Alright. Oh, here we go. Wondering where the Jinjo Challenges were. Welcome! It's time to play the long-awaited Jinjo Instinct. Well, at least it ain't Ultra Instinct. Ready? Fight! Trying to force me out of this custom-built arena. I wouldn't say it's really custom-built per se, but even so, I accept your challenge. Although, this is probably not the right vehicle for this sort of challenge, or at least in this arena, considering its size and all. I got an idea. Come on. Okay, where the hell do you... Aha! This'll work. How? How'd that work? Originally, this game came out on Xbox 360. The reason why I'm playing on Xbox One is thanks to Rare Replay. Rare Replay includes Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts as one of the games of which Rare Replay includes. It also includes 29 other games too, which is pretty sweet. I lose! Humiliation! You must have played this before. I most certainly have. With many of your brothers and sisters. Just saying. Alright, on to the next challenge. Thankfully, Rare Replay is not all that expensive. In fact, if you buy Rare Replay, you'll also get your hands on the L.O.G Lost Challenge DLC for free, too. Otherwise, you'll have to buy that separately for like $5. Neat. Hello, will you race me? No point beating around the bush. Okay. What do you have in mind? Let's go! Last one to the finish is a stinky Minjo. Okay, that sounds pretty easy enough. I think I'm gonna break out the Rocket ATV, which is the new modified vehicle that I modified from the pre-existing biker blueprint. So let's get to work. If you're wondering why I'm using this particular blueprint, it's because the course itself is skinny as crap. And that's why. Maybe I should have stuck with the Meow-mobile. Who knows? Oh, fuck off, game. Just because I wanted to take flight. Is that really too much to ask? God damn it! Gotta love losing control. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but even so. Don't get me wrong, Nuts and Bolts itself is a good game. In fact, I find it to be underrated. But I wouldn't say it's really a good Banjo game. The only reason it is a Banjo game is just purely for name or brand recognition. Alright. Let's see if this will be better. Probably not, but you never know. Maybe my problem is I keep going too fast and I have very little to no control. Oh, for the love of Pete. Screw this Jinjo challenge. It's not the challenge itself, it's the course. The racing parts of Sonic Adventure 2. Huh. Oh, you mean the Chow races. The problem with the Chow races is that they're very, very boring and long AF. Even so, they're not the worst things imaginable. Oh, the kart racing. Okay. Now I understand. So, one thing I will say is, when it comes to this particular course, take your sweet, sweet time if you possibly can. Try not to go too fast, and you should be fine. Keyword is should, but unfortunately, if you mess up even once, you're very much screwed. And it's also super easy to mess up and fall off the course like that. And it's real damn annoying trying to get back up. In fact, it's pretty much impossible. Even with a well-built helicopter, it's just... yeah, not exactly worth it. It's a better idea to just restart the stupid race. Just saying. Yes, I have. I even done a casual stream playthrough of it not that long ago. Like several months ago. Perhaps after this, feel free to check out my stream playthrough I've done in this game on my YouTube channel. I upload all my VODs from when I did it here on Twitch over there. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/GeneralSnivy. God damn it, I keep flipping the stupid vehicle! If you want a quick, easy access to my YouTube channel, I have a clickable banner just underneath the video page, and if you can't find it, just type in !YouTube, and Nightbot will provide you the link too. Oh my god, why do I keep flipping this stupid vehicle? Yeah, I definitely know about Route 101 and Route 280. Those levels kind of suck. At least in, like, missions 2 and 3. Just saying. I don't think the APV will do it for me here, but we'll see. I'm willing to try something different. Again with the flippy! Flippy flippy! The flippy dippy shit. It's the worst. Yeah, Mission 4 is the absolute worst. Where you can't hit the walls, or either that or that's Mission 3. Regardless, it's one of those missions. Either don't hit the walls or don't hit other cars. Both of those missions suck. Fuck you, I win. Okay. Now I understand, but yeah, missions 3 and 4 suck. You beat me! Obviously, I didn't mean that stuff about the Minjo. Well, no duh, even so. You suck. seriously wonder where the hell these notes are. I'm missing nearly 40 notes in this level, and I don't know where. And I practically looked everywhere I possibly could in this level. Yeah, getting an A rank in the route levels really isn't that hard. It's just doing the levels themselves is the problem. If you know about how to drift properly, or just know how to drift in general, or even the drifting exploit used by speedrunners, then getting an A rank in those levels is not that hard. The difficulty comes in actually completing those damn objectives. You're pretty much guaranteed an A rank every time you do set objectives, but even so, like I'm saying, the difficulty comes from doing them. Okay, let's see. Where the hell have I not looked yet? Here would be a good start, but at the same time, I didn't see much of anything on the elevator. I thought for sure the vehicle was going to be sandwiched between the elevator and just a hard place. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. Okay. Well, at this point, I still have no idea where else I could possibly look for the remaining notes that I've missed. Oops. I swear, I've looked absolutely everywhere. And yes, I 100% agree. The only reason Mission 5 for the route levels are difficult is just because of the time limit. But again, so long as you know how to drift properly or know the drift exploit, then yeah, the level becomes easy. Mostly. Anything else over here? I don't think so. Not that I can see. Again. You would think maybe they would put some notes underneath these freaking chips or something, but no. That doesn't appear to be the case. Bye-bye, chips. Okay. That one's gone. Still nothing. Mad Space? I know Mad Space is an absolute pain in the ass. Especially when the clues are frickin' opposite day. That and you have to deal with the reverse gravity shit. You know what I mean? Alright, final act for Logbox 720. As you can see, we still have 2 Jinjo Challenges left to find for this particular area. Damn. That was not my plan. Hello there. Well, I did not quite mean to Thanos snap you out of existence. Oh! Oh, bugger. Well, that's what I get for doing such a travesty. Know what I mean? Come on, rotate, you piece of junk. I said rotate! Stop it! God damn it. Wow. How hard is it to fly up to a damn Jinjo in the Logbox 720? Oh, I'll tell you. Really damn difficult, like near impossible, unless you're flying around with a helicopter. Figures. Come on! Try your hand at Jinjo hurling. The name's Hurley, dude. I'm lost on the island. No, I'm kidding. 100,000 points under a timeline or time limit. Cosmic Wall Fifth mission. Okay. To be honest, it's really not that hard. It really isn't. Probably as far as you can and try to hit the target distance. Hurry up, dude. It's almost lunchtime. Alrighty then. Hopefully it won't be too hard to do. We'll see. Okay, that was stupid. Definitely agree with you there, because there are a lot of different ways you can fall off of those levels. That'll work. There we go. That took a little bit of extra planning than it needed to be, but hey, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, that's for sure. 514 units, not bad. Awesome, dude! Take your prize and off you go! Watch out for the polar bears! And I cracked myself up! That wasn't funny. In fact, that was kind of racist. Alright, on to the next challenge. I'm probably not going to worry too much about collecting all the notes here. It would be nice if I could, but I don't foresee that happening right now. Also, I did not mean to do that. I know I've seen a Jinjo icon around here. And it's further below. Let's see. Okay. Don't attack me! It's not fair! I'm not ready! Oh, sorry. I've been looking for my extra life. I just don't feel safe without my extra life. Help me find it! I'll check down here. You look up high. Okay, that doesn't seem too hard. So for this one, I think I'm going to break out the Sticky Copter. This is the only vehicle I have not modified before this session began. And the reason why is because I think it's perfect the way it is. Ow. Ow. God, I hate flying around in here. Hell, I just hate navigating through the Logbox 720. It's a cool-ass level, don't get me wrong, but damn, navigation in this place sucks. Ah, there it is! Grab it quick and hurry back here. You know what, I'll just do this. Screw it. I'll just carry it down manually. I'm surprised the extra life didn't just break. Okay, maybe I can just throw it to him. I say as I continue to miss. Maybe I need the vehicle after all. Shoot. Shouldn't have abandoned it. Dang it! Yeah. Getting to your previous comment, yeah, I definitely agree. The A ranks, just getting certain score requirements and whatnot, it can be unforgiving. Especially if you die, you essentially have to restart the entire stage if you want an A rank. There's just no getting around that. Like, where the hell did that thing go? Oh my god, please turn. How the hell did I miss that? So much for this being perfect the way it is, lol. There we go, finally. Got the stupid thing to stick. Now, we just gotta bring this all the way back. Which that shouldn't be too hard to do. Come on, you stupid vehicle, let's go. Come on, get in there. Let's go. All done. That took far longer than it needed to. My extra life, you rock! Now I can live dangerously again. I see you like living dangerously. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. That's for sure. Dying at the very end of a level, especially after getting this proper score requirement, yeah, that is super frustrating. Agreed 100%. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't find any more notes in the Logbox 720, which kinda blows, but oh well. Let's see. Next level we're going to be heading off to is back to Banjo Land. Because with Banjo Land, we still have a lot of Jinjo Challenges to find. And several more notes, too. Thankfully, we got all of Act 1 finished. How about Act 2? Still got 2 more challenges. All the space levels, huh? Yeah, good luck with that. Because some of the space levels are pretty damn ridiculous, like Lost Colony. That's one of them. Mad Space is another very big, annoying level. I selected the wrong vehicle. As I was saying. Mad Space is another very annoying level. Final Rush and Final Chase can also be pretty damn stressful. But they're far from the worst levels in the entire game. That honor goes to Mad Space. Just saying, don't at me. Alright, what do you got? I say, old boy, your sudden appearance has me at a loss. Do you wish to participate in some whimsical challenge? Oh, you got all A's in Mad Space. Congratulations. Yep, Cannon's Core is another one, too. It can be a bit of a pain, but not all that bad. Okay, so this is a Jinjo speed challenge. Off we go! Time to blast off into the stratosphere, never to be seen again. Whee! Hello, child of Ragnarok. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Also, nice emote. Sterling performance. I regret to say I only have this rather common token to offer as a reward. You're writing a report, huh? Yeah, writing reports can be really boring, especially if it's on a topic of which is completely uninteresting. Just saying, speaking from experience. There's apparently a Jinjo challenge in here. Interesting. Thank goodness! Somebody's saying it last! Do I look like an exhibit to you? Get me out of here! I only came in for a look around, and that half-blind mole picked me up and put me on display. Jinjo needs to reach a new destination without a time limit. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Hop in! Thankfully for this particular challenge, we have ourselves a nice, well-built helicopter. Yeah. Probably. Who knows? Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I'll go somewhere safer next time, like an amateur knife throwers competition. Yeah, that's not exactly much safer. Just saying. It's like going to a gun range or a shooting range. Not exactly a fun place to be. Not that I've actually been to one, and I don't plan on going anytime soon. Just saying. Okay, Act 2 is done. Let's see what Act 3 has as far as Jinjos we need to find. Probably not too many, but we'll see. We'll most certainly see soon enough. If you're wondering if I'm going to be turning in all my Jinjo tokens, that is going to be a yes. I am planning on doing that, but I'm probably going to be waiting until after I get all of them. Let's see, Act 3, we got 2 more Jinjo challenges to find. Act 4 is gonna be even more interesting. Yeah, challenges can be a little bit of a pain. It's mostly just boring, having to just watch your Chow participate in all these races and also the karate. It's kind of brain dead. But, so long as you know how to do the animal duplication glitch, and you've been raising your chows properly, and your chow has some decent stats all around, you should be okay. The most important stats to keep in mind are your run stat, your swim stat, and flying could be pretty important, but really focus on running and swimming. Those are the most important. Wow, congratulations! It's so hot! I'm sweating like a... No, that's saying it's highly inappropriate. Can I get a lift to a nice cool place, Banjo? Sure, that shouldn't be too hard. Get me out of this old wreck with its belching boiler. Okay. Let's go. Go for a ride. Although it is kind of interesting seeing that for this particular Jinjo challenge, you just have to take him to the very top of the Freezy Peak display, which thankfully is not all that far or very high up. But there's still a possibility that you can fall off due to bullshit, and if you fall, you might as well restart because there's no way you're getting back up in time. All done. Ooh, that's nice. I'm as happy as a pig, and no, that's another inappropriate saying. Have a Jinjo token. I know exactly what you mean. Some sentences are best left unfinished. Speaking from experience. Alright, on to the next challenge. Well, nice landing. Hey, I need to pay a visit to Logo, and to add my sense of urgency, I think you should try to race me there. Okay. Come on, let's do it! First one to the Logo exhibit gets to sit there for as long as they like. That's not really much of an incentive. Just saying. I know, right? Lol. Dude, why you have to be that guy? Wow, what an asshole! Just a little bit further. I say as I crash and burn like a freaking idiot. All done. Yeah, getting an all S-rank Chow is the most time-consuming part of the whole Chow raising experience. Especially if you're going for that perfect Chaos Chow. That's even more time-consuming. You beat me! This could get messy. Even though it already has. Goodbye. Let's see. Is there anything over here besides just glass? That would be kind of cool if you could destroy the glass. But they're just there for background decoration. Yeah, it most certainly is. But if you're going for all 180 emblems, then yeah, you don't really need to push or put yourself through that kind of time-consuming process. Just saying, though. I wonder, can I destroy the Mad Monster Mansion exhibit? That would be kind of funny if I could, but oh well. I don't think there are any notes underwater as far as I know. You have over 150 emblems. Neat. So this thing can float. That's neat. I didn't think it could because of it being too heavy. Which is kind of funny considering I have floaters attached to this thing. If you're wondering why I haven't disengaged him, I don't think it's really all that necessary to do so. Then again, maybe I should disengage him. Maybe there is something down here after all. Well then, that sucks. I thought there would be something down here, but alas, there's nothing. Nothing! Nothing but garbage! Here I am, trying to find even more notes around here, which unfortunately I still cannot find. Again, it feels like I've looked absolutely everywhere I could here, but apparently I'm not looking hard enough. I'll look around just a little bit more before we head on out to the next act. Okay then. I think we're done here for this particular act. For now. Yep. Nothing but a big pile of disappointment. I freaking love that quote. I don't know where it's from, but it sounds hilarious. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Maybe we can find some more notes, but who the hell knows at this point? It would be pretty awesome if I could find the rest, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, unfortunately, because for whatever reason, finding notes in this game is incredibly difficult. I mean, if you played the original Banjo Kazooie, at least the notes are laid out in a way that you can possibly understand and, hell, even memorize fully if you played the game enough. Dire warning, team! I was bringing a toxic waste drum to the bin for safe disposal, but I dropped it and it rolled off somewhere. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Have you seen it? I think it rolled that way, towards the park entrance. You know, where all the people come in. So the most dangerous possible place, really. Then why don't you go grab it, you dunce? Oh wait, that would actually require effort, which apparently you don't like to employ. Just saying. It's stupid. Alright, let's go. Out of my way, asshat. So this is another vehicle that I have modified. It's known as the wide load, which is meant to carry very large and wide packages. But unfortunately, it turns like a tank. In other words, it hardly turns at all. Even with all the extra wheels and crap. Just saying. As you can see, the modifications I made to this vehicle are the extra jets, and also changing around some of the body parts from their light counterparts to the super. And that's really about it. Haven't changed much of anything else, though. Alright, see you later, Lizard. Thanks for stopping by. You found it! We're safe now. Cool. Thanks, man. Alright, next. I don't even know how that worked. But hey, here we are. The famous racing bear. I might be getting on a bit of a... I may be getting on a bit, but I reckon I can still cross the finish line first. What do you say, youngster? Sounds like fun. Let's give it a go. You're on the Poolsar racetrack with some fancy modern prize up for grabs if you beat me. Okay. Time to break out the hovercraft. Alright, let's see how this goes. As you can see, the hovercraft received a pretty massive upgrade. With some additional jets, and it can fly at the speed of sound. So it's good in the water as well as the air, but not so good on the ground, unfortunately. Why? Because, well, being a hovercraft and all, it can't exactly handle land traversal all that well. I almost lapped his ass. I've been schooled, owned, all sorts of modern terminology. I think this belongs to you, young fellow. Saying that sort of crap in 2022 is... woofs. How about a nice ram instead? Okay. Well, we're pretty much done with this act, which is excellent. But... again, I would like to be able to find a few more notes around here, but... yeah, apparently that's not happening, Chief. There's gotta be some way I can find all the notes more easily, without having to look up some YouTube video trying to find all the damn notes in every single world in the game, you know? Although I may have to resort to something like that. But I'm not going to be doing so right now, per se. Maybe once I take care of everything else in the game. Like all the remaining Jiggy Challenges and Jinjo Challenges and stuff like that. Once they're done, then we'll worry about notes. Which is probably going to be the most boring part of the entire playthrough. Great. Well, we'll have to wait and see how things play out first. Alright, on to Act 5 now. We got 2 more Jinjo Challenges to find. For this particular act, and as far as Act 6, I'm not so sure how many Jinjos we have left. Yeah. What's even more hilarious is that people have done speedruns of this game. As far as what the world record is, I really do not know. In fact, how about I take a quick look on my phone. I was thinking of using my computer, but then I remembered, oh right, my computer is a potato right now. So, this won't take too long. Speedrun.com. And let's go ahead and search as soon as the site loads. Banjo Kazooie. Nuts and bolts. Okay, I need to add a hyphen. Here we go. Nuts and bolts. So, the 100% world record, there are only 2 people who have actually completed the game 100%. The world record for 100% in this game is 3 hours, 49 minutes, 30 seconds. Second place is 12 hours, 27 minutes, and 12 seconds. And as far as the first place world record, when was this done? This was done, let's see, on July 7th, 2021. Huh. So not that long ago. It's only been about a year. Yeah. I don't even know how that's possible. That takes some serious dedication. And that's just for 100%. The second place time of 12 hours, 27 minutes, 12 seconds is from February 9th, 2015. And another thing to keep in mind is that on SRC, for the Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts leaderboards, they're going by in-game time, which is interesting, I think. Yeah, it is. In-game time, rather than real time, like Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie. As far as the other categories, the 80% world record is hour 21 minutes 48 seconds. 131 jiggies is 2 hours 33 minutes 35 seconds. Miscellaneous is DLC percent, and lose challenge. DLC, I think, is the Logs Lost challenge. You just complete all those challenges there. That's that category. Which I think that's how it works. But yeah, pretty interesting that this game can be completed in under 4 hours for 100%. Same here, my friend. Same here. Alright, let's get back to nuts and bolts. And don't worry, we're not taking 12 hours to complete a single challenge or just complete the game 100%. That's not how it works, Chief. Okay, question. Why is the radar saying that the Jinjo is below me? There's some sort of hidden alcove that I don't know about? That must be it. There's probably something hidden around here somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. I'm pretty sure this rug is somewhat suspicious. But first I need to get everything else out of the way. And again, maybe the rug is just there for decoration. Can we sync a little bit faster, please? Oh, there is a hidden alcove. Okay. Neat. There we go. Here it is. And there's probably some notes down here, too. Yep. Here they are. Beautiful. To be honest, I had no idea this area even existed. Wow, the Specco Spy actually came in handy other than finding the frickin' Jinjos. It would be kind of hilarious if that was all of them. By that I mean all the notes right then and there. They were! Oh, I love this game. Just saying. It's really something else. I came here looking for my cuddly toy. Have you seen him? Please say you've seen him. How are you breathing underwater right now? How? Would you find my, Urgy? I can't sleep without him. We do everything together. We even climbed the Click-Clock Wood tree earlier. Oh, cool. So I guess that's where we're going. If you're wondering why I'm not breaking out another vehicle, besides the latest trolley revision, the reason why is because we're doing some underwater travel, and besides, the trolley is more than capable of doing something like this, and we don't have to worry about a time limit either. Cherkov's gun? I've never even heard of anything like that, and I probably butchered the pronunciation of that anyway. Here we are. Ah, there it is! Grab it quickly and hurry back here! Ah, another reference to Viva Pinata. Neat. Although, again, how is it that this pinata has not busted into a million pieces right now is beyond me. Also, don't worry if we run out of fuel with this thing. It'll replenish itself, eventually, over time. Just saying. That's usually how it works. It's a writing thing. Oh dear. Interesting. Oh, Fergie! Return? Yeah, reunited at last. Please take this as a token of my thanks. Now leave us alone. Now leave us. We have plans. I don't even know what those plans are, and I do not want to find out. Well, regardless, we're done here. Huh. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Oh, I did miss a Jinjo challenge. Oops. Well then, back to Act 5 we go. I suppose at this point it would have been faster just to exit out of the level and re-enter. Well, considering the fact that I did look up a speedrun of Nuts and Bolts, looks like I found something else I'm going to be watching later. Adding to my watch later queue on YouTube. Definitely something worth checking out. If anything else, it might be entertaining. Just saying. And if you're wondering if I'm looking to speedrun this game, no, Chief. I'm not looking to speedrun Nuts and Bolts. Not now or anytime soon. I would probably be running Banjo Kazooie well before I learn to run Nuts and Bolts. Shoot! That works. Next! Job may involve travel, they said. Unspoiled destination, they said. And here I am, brilliant. How about a game of warm-up? Nice meme! I love it. The indicated target speed ought to get some adrenaline pumping. See if you can hit it. That sounds easy enough. Let's go. That was easy. You're not just warm, you're smoking hot! Ah. All done. This time for real. Alright. That completes Act 5, on to Act 6. What's really cool is that we have one less level to worry about when it comes to note collecting. So that's pretty neat. Still need to worry about Logbox 720 with its notes, though. That I'm still really concerned about. Well, I suppose we'll figure it out in due time. Just like with everything else. Hello there, Jinjo! How about we have a friendly little chat? Mr. Ribs, Mr. Ribs! Oh, hello, have you seen Mr. Ribs? I don't even know what the thing looks like. He was with me earlier when I went to the toilet. Maybe that's why he ran off. It wasn't pleasant in there. Could you find him? Well, this is gonna be rather interesting. Time to break out the APV and see if this will work out. Which I'm sure it will, but you never know. Let's go. Thankfully, getting to Logo is not that hard. The only hard part we have to worry about here is gonna be... It's gonna be getting back to the Jinjo itself. Ah, there it is. Okay, come on. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Turn left, you stupid piece of junk! Oh my god. If I would have been thrown off, I would have been really upset. Okay. No, stop. God damn, man. Talk about a pain in the ass, am I right? Now then, time to get back to the Jinjo. Again, that shouldn't be too hard with a vehicle like this. So, what you really need when it comes to this particular Jinjo challenge is you need a transport copter. The sticky copter could have been a good choice too, but I think this would have been better suited. At least in my opinion. Mr. Ribs! I wish you wouldn't go wandering off with nobody to look after you. He adores my sense of humor, you know. I know, right? That would actually make it a well-designed vehicle or a well-designed part, but no! Too bad the trays don't have a lid. Otherwise the game would be far too easy. Okay, looks like we got one more challenge to go. As far as where it is, looks like it is just over here. Hello there! What's that? You come to play a game? Oh, not that ridiculous thing with the hurling. Jinjo hurling, I ask you. Fine, fine. Hurl me at least the stated distance to win a prize. Go ahead if you must. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, my friend. Whatever you say. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm gonna say this'll work. But you know how the physics on the Jinjos are complete utter bollocks. Although, this may still... Nah, shat the bed. About what I expected. Wow, that had absolutely no momentum whatsoever. I'm disappointed. I'm also kind of concerned that the sound keeps disappearing. Again, it may just be due to an incompatibility thing with the Xbox One. Game, what the hell was that? Oof. That was rough. Can we not do that again? That would be fantastic. That'll work. Maybe. Then again, I skimmed the very top of him rather than give him a proper push. Oh, fuck you, game. Again, I had the right idea. It's just... The problem was, the execution did not go as planned. Instead, Instead of hitting him like I wanted to, I skimmed the very top of him. Not what I wanted. And that was a complete utter fail. Ow. There we go. Although that bounce wasn't very good. And that's another fail. F! Press F to pay respects. Once more with feeling. I seriously do not understand the physics in this game. Why is it that we flip so damn often? Is it because of the way the vehicle's designed? Or is it just the physics engine throwing a fit? That's a hell of a lot better. That was absolute perfection. $561 units. Very nice to see. Well, I must grudgingly admit that I was well executed. That was a well executed Jinjo hurl. I can almost see the appeal. 8. Alright, that takes care of all the Jinjo challenges here. In fact, I believe that takes care of the entire world, which is awesome. Yep, 18 out of 18, 15 out of 15, 200 out of 200. Fantastic! That's very nice to see. Oh yeah. At least we managed to complete another world. So that is fantastic. Now then, on to the next one. Which, at this point in time, is going to be the Jigosium. For that particular place, we still have one Jinjo of which we completely missed. If I have to guess where it is, it's probably in Act 1. Then again, it might be Act 2. Who knows? Let's see. No, Act 1 is fully complete. Of course, we still have 19 notes left to find in that world. Or in that... yeah, that world. But maybe we'll find them when we find the next Jinjo. Ha! Here we go. Alright. Time to get moving. Kind of funny how the next Jinjo challenge is literally right below us. Alright, buddy, what you got? I've been watching all the games from here, man. I love the fast ones. I even set up my own speed game. Wanna play? Again, how are you breathing underwater right now? Yes, they are. They are shared between acts, which is pretty damn sweet. Alright, we got another Jinjo speed challenge. Let's go. So one really nice thing is that you can find a certain number of notes between one act, and if you can't find them within a certain act, you can try another act until you find them all. Yeah, it would be a massive pain otherwise. I definitely agree with you there. Well, that takes care of that takes care of all the Jinjo challenges here in the Jigosium. Now all there's left to find are the frickin' notes, which, again, I've yet to find them. Finding these notes is just an absolute pain. And when I say pain, I mean pain. One thing kind of interesting, I think I might have pointed this out back in Session 1, before my Xbox One decided to shit itself and give me a really big scare. There may be some instances where you can't get all the notes in one act. You have to wait until the environment changes in just the right way for the rest of the notes to show up, as we've clearly seen within Banjo Land. I don't think this particular place is the same sort of deal. Then again, the place does get flooded within, I believe, Act 2 or Act 3. One of the grunty acts where she floods the entire stadium. I don't think there's any sort of emergency exit that you have to worry about. Or some emergency water hole? Who knows? Maybe something like that does exist and I'm going insane. It is kind of nice that I managed to find most of the notes in most locations rather easily, but it's just the remaining notes are the problem here. Yeah, the ones I'm talking about, the ones that are incredibly well hidden and so obscure you wouldn't even think to look there. Just saying. What's kind of funny is that Yooka-Laylee has the same sort of problem with some of their collectibles. I might have mentioned that before, but it bears repeating. Also, nice spin. I guess the game... Whee! More notes! I knew it! I knew there were something around here. Is that all of them? That would be hilarious. Please say yes. Yes, baby! Yes! Another world complete. The only world we're missing notes in now is, Logbox 720. Fuck that level. Seriously. Fuck it to high heaven. When it comes to navigation and all, it's just an absolute travesty. Okay, fuck it. We're going back. We're going back into the Logbox 720. I know I said that I wasn't going to worry about the notes right now, but... damn it, if I collect all the notes for all the other levels, I sure as hell am not going to be leaving any of the other notes behind. We got completed Nutty Acres, Banjo Land, and the Jigoseum. The Logbox 720 is the only other level that we have fully completed, other than collecting all the goddamn notes. We still have to go through the Terrarium of Terror yet. Hell, we haven't even started the level. But... again, I wanted to collect everything else first. So, let's go. Speaking of Yooka-Laylee, that is a game I have played through roughly 90% of the game, but I have not finished. Why? Because I've lost interest by the time I reached the final boss. Which is kind of hilarious, as I was going for 100% in the game. I do eventually plan on covering Yooka-Laylee. In fact, I did purchase it recently on PlayStation 4. I own the game on PC, but the reason why I bought it on PS4 is if I don't complete or do the GPU swap within a timely fashion, then I'll just switch to the console version. Yeah, I know what you mean. Considering that it was made by former Rare developers and all at Playtonic, the first Yooka-Laylee was kind of disappointing. The sequel, The Impossible Lair, is a million times better, because it went for a 2.5D style platformer rather than a full-scale 3D world, you know what I mean? Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, I did not mean to fall all the way back down again. Figures. Yeah, kind of. Funny thing is, when it comes to Donkey Kong 64, I actually liked that game, and I also liked 100%ing it. Despite Beaver Bother being a real bother, you know? Just saying. Okay, anything over here? This is unfortunately going to take a while. As much as I hate to say it. I seriously do not know where the hell I could find the remaining notes. As far as how many we need to find here in Logbox 720, we have 166 out of 200, so roughly 34, if I'm doing my math correctly in my head. Yeah. You gotta satisfy that completionist itch. Some way. Somehow. Am I right? So one thing I will mention here is, even though Logbox 720 itself is a really cool-ass level, this is definitely my least favorite. It's not because of the aesthetics, it's just navigating through the entire level itself. The navigation in this place is just way too damn cramped. You can't really do much of anything here as far as just driving around is concerned. It's an absolute pain in the ass just to get from point A to point B, unless you're flying around in a helicopter, and even then, you still can't get around very easily. Just because there are so many things above you, below you, and other things that can just flip your vehicle upside down and everything in between. It ain't fun. It's just not a fun level to navigate through. Just again, the challenges themselves aren't too bad, and I also love the aesthetics and the idea of the Logbox 720 being the future Xbox 360, which ended up being the Xbox One. You know, the one that looks like a frickin' VCR? That thing? Yeah, it's kind of funny if you think about it. Hello, Go! Welcome to the stream. How's the Nuts and Bolts playthrough? It's going fine. We fully completed 3 worlds so far, and I'm trying to work on the next one, which is the Logbox 720. I completed all of the Jinjo Challenges, got all the trophies, and all of the jiggies, and all that jazz. I'm just having some serious trouble finding all the goddamn notes. I have 166 out of 200. Which, yeah, we're not close to done just yet. There's probably a big-ass cluster of notes I've yet to find. As far as where they are is anyone's guess. I've searched practically everywhere in every act of this particular world, and I've not found a single note in this session, which is really, really sad. Like I mentioned previously, I looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could possibly think of. Then again, there's probably some obscure place. Might be in here? That would be kind of hilarious if that were the case. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should make a new vehicle. Just call it the Recon Copter or something. Just a simple helicopter is what I really need for navigating a world like this. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and land. And then we'll do that. Okay, this should not take too long to make. Okay, let's see. Power, engines. Here we go. Again, we're not going for aesthetics here, we're going for practicality. Now we need fuel, because engines are nice, but if we can't really fly anywhere, then we got problems. Okay, time for the medium fuel. Perfect. Okay. And propellers. Perfect. Just need some large propellers and then we'll be set. Okay, I think that ought to do it. Yeah, he really is. Logbox is pretty damn difficult, if I do say so myself. Alright, before we head on out of here with our newly crafted vehicle, I am going to go ahead and add in the replenishers. Because seriously, you do not want to build any vehicle without any replenishers, especially when you're using a large number of engines, jets, etc. Here we go. Say hello to the recon copter. This vehicle was purely built for flying around in very tight spaces. Not really built for much of anything else. I suppose I could have also turned those propellers into folding propellers, so that way it can drive on the ground too. But, again, this isn't really built for speed or ground traversal. It's a copter. Although giving it that extra flexibility may not be such a bad thing. Now that I think about it, that probably would have been a better idea. Okay, lay it on me. Because I am kind of drawing a blank. I've looked in that gloopy tank, and there are no more notes in there. I got them all in that particular tank. I've also went through the tubes and didn't find any more notes, as far as I know. Unless there are other parts of the tube that I can access. Okay, you know what? I'm going for a swim. Oh, right. Banjo's immortal. I gotta remember that. Even if he drowns, it's not the end of the world. What's kind of hilarious is that I feel like that you can swim around underwater faster than you can drive around underwater. It's both hilarious and sad. So apologies if this session is kind of boring for those of you who just joined in. It's just the nature of the beast. Yeah, definitely agreed. There's even a challenge that involves going down this big tank as well, and if you drown, then you fail the challenge. which makes sense, considering that Banjo's immortality doesn't really work while you're in a challenge. It's strange, but it's true. The only other thing I could possibly think of is maybe the remaining notes are in a different act. I don't know which act they would be in, but there is that possibility. Thanks, Kazooie. You and your infinite air of wisdom. You know what I mean? It's kind of hilarious that Banjo's the one who drowns, and yet, even though Kazooie is living in Banjo's backpack and all, it seems like she has infinite air. I don't know how or why. Considering the fact that she also swims with Banjo, and she can't swim underwater in Banjo Tooie, at least not by herself. How is it that she's able to provide this much air to Banjo is beyond me. Airtight backpack. That could be a possibility too. But one thing to remember is that Kazooie pops out of the backpack to smack some sense back into Banjo after he drowns. And how is it that she's able to give Banjo more air of life just by slapping him across the face? You would think that she would just blow some air into him, you know? But no, this isn't realistic. This isn't realistic, Banjo. Hello? Just saying, it's really weird. Yeah, realistic Banjo. Sounds like it should be the sequel to Nuts and Bolts. If they were going for a more realistic aesthetic and all that crap with this game, which, let's be real here, it's not even close to realistic in any sense. Fur, maybe, but definitely not as far as character proportions and shapes. Just saying, though. Any other ideas of where I could possibly look? Because I went for an underwater swim in the frickin' goop of death. That could be a possibility. Anything else over here? Again, it just makes me wish I could, wish there was some way I can locate notes more easily rather than running around like a blind bandit, you know? It's quite absurd of an adventure with a barren bird that can't find musical notes. Well, better than finding musical goats. Circuit through the walls, but I don't know where that is. Huh. Okay. I'll take a look around and see what I can find. I don't think it's in the upper or these kinds of levels. Keep looking. A wee bit further now. try over here. Aha, here we go. Well, that's one note. Hooray! We found something! And it looks like we found another. Coolio. What's next? Well, at least we found a couple more notes. Albeit still not enough to fully complete the level yet. 177, so we've still got 23 left to find. Okay. At least we found a few more notes. Cool. Now to find the rest. Did I mention how much I hate navigating through this level? Yeah, finding notes is no easy feat either. Although I suppose I could have watched a speed run of the 100% run for this game, see where all the notes are for the Logbox 720, well before the session even began. But I didn't think that, oh, let's look up a freaking speed run just to find all the frickin' notes. It's stupid! Because I kind of want to watch a speed run from beginning to end when it comes to that sort of thing, you know? All part of the entertainment. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing down here, other than just more goop and a bad camera. Okay. Anywhere else? That is the biggest mystery. Yeah, that's true. Most of the notes you do get during missions. The only other thing I could possibly think of looking into is maybe leaving this act, which right now we're flying through Act 1 of Logbox 720 to find the remaining notes. Unless there are some other notes that are exclusive to certain acts, like where the acts involve Grunty. I think it's Act 3. Regardless, it's probably one of those acts where there are even more notes I normally wouldn't be able to access in other acts. Who knows? I'm not a speedrunner for this game, so I can't really say for sure. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Oh Lord, do not fall. No! Alright, fine. Where'd it go? Okay, at least we found one of them. As far as where the other went... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Well, at least I found the rest, I think. Now to get back up to where we need to go. Alright, you stupid copter, please rotate. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yes, it is. Thank God we are done with Logbox 720. Fuck this level. Watch it burn. Yeah, that is kinda true, now that I think about it. For Banjo Land, there were certain notes of which I could only access within certain acts. Which, those were the last few notes I needed, which is kinda hilarious if you think about it. Okay! Now that that's finally done, we've gotten pretty much everything in all the previous levels up to this point. So, Nutty Acres is fully complete, along with Logbox 720, which that took for goddamn ever. We also completed Banjo Land and the Jigoseum. Of course, we still have things to find in Showdown Town, like a lot of things, but we'll worry about that later. If we find any more things, that would be fantastic. But we have one more level to get through, and it's going to be the most difficult and most frustrating yet. The Terrarium of Terror. It might as well be the Treehouse of Terror, or the Treehouse of Horror. Just saying, it ain't exactly fun. Well, with that out of the way, let's get to it now, shall we? Here we go, Act 1. 2 Jiggies, 2 challenges, and of course 2 Jinjo Challenges, and 200 notes just like the rest of the levels. Yeah. This was the only level I never 100%ed in, like, any prior playthrough, period. So here we go. Welcome to the Terrarium of Terror! I'm not sure what this is supposed to be a parody of, but even so, it is definitely the most unique as far as concepts are concerned. Unlikely entrepreneur. Interesting. Dashing adventure on my foot. I will say as well, when it comes to this level in particular, it definitely does have some of the best music in the entire game. Best theme still goes to Banjo Land in my opinion, but this is a close second. An alien greenhouse. Yeah, that much I figured out. Even so, it's still pretty interesting regardless. Hard to believe that we're only 2 hours into this session and we're just beginning the second to last level in the entire game, next to Spiral Mountain, of course, and Log's Lost Challenges. But we'll worry about that another time. Banjo, just in time! Humba and conservation team here to research area, but must plan route to avoid ecological disaster. I wonder what you mean. Take customized plant-friendly vehicle up to designated viewing area. Bird's eye view helps. Oh boy, I am not a fan of this particular challenge. So, we're given a vehicle that has no engines, and it's meant to be eco-friendly. Problem? Well, it's slow. Like crazy slow. It is so damn slow, in fact, I feel like I can carry the thing faster than drive this thing up the frickin' slope. In fact, screw it! Let's just go for a walk. Keep going as high as we possibly can. What's kind of hilarious is that once you fully max out Banjo's stats at the gym, then, yeah, he becomes pretty damn fast, all things considered. Oh dear. Not a big fan of this particular challenge just because of how slow this thing goes. But even so, unfortunately it's something we gotta deal with. I am aware that there are some notes over to my left, but even so, I will say this as well. even though the challenges here are some of the most annoying and most challenging in the entire game, not trying to be funny, I'm being serious here, at least the music here is pretty fitting. In fact, it's some of the best in the entire game. And to be quite frank, it's one of my favorite tracks. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Yep. It's true. This is definitely how serial killers are made. Just because of how slow the stupid vehicle is and how faster you can be carrying the stupid thing on foot. This is why I never use sails in any of my vehicles ever. Completely inefficient. At least you can move with the sails, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. Not only are they bulky, but it's slower than a corpse decomposition. Just saying. Oh my god. Move! Good lord! Big Butt can take a shit right now faster than this thing can move. Now that I think about it, I think this thing is faster in the air than it is on the ground! That's what makes this that much more irritating. Thankfully, the trophy time seems to be rather generous, but damn is it agonizing. And what's even worse is that if you fall down, you pretty much have to restart. And you have to begin the awful, agonizing climb all over again! And we're out of time. God damn it! Well, to be fair, I kind of thought of that comparison on the fly, so sometimes these things kind of happen. Alright, how about we just try driving the thing like we're supposed to? One piece of advice I will give for this particular challenge is that you'll have to use the camera quite a bit if you want to navigate through this at a decent pace. Thankfully, the springs do give you a bit of a nice boost when it comes to navigating, but it doesn't mean that you can let your guard down at any given point, because it's a long way down, and it's even more agonizing climbing all the way back up again. So if you're wondering what the time limit is for the trophy, it's 1 minute and 45 seconds. Don't worry folks, we will be collecting all the notes here for sure. As far as when I'm going to be going after them, I think I'll worry about them after I complete all 6 acts. Whatever I collect on the way would be fantastic. Don't you dare. Ah! And here I thought I could take a clever shortcut. Ooh, sounds interesting. I wonder if it involves carrying the stupid thing. Seriously, I hate this mission. One of my least favorite missions in the entire game. Not because of the climb, but rather the agony of having to do the entire trek. Running out of ergonomics, huh? Oh. That's interesting. I never really thought about using the springs like that as a makeshift ejector seat. Again, the only thing that really matters is getting the vehicle to the destination, not so much Banjo himself, as far as I know. "20 seconds in speed runs." Whew! Just made it! 1 minute and 43 out of a minute and 45. Okay, so it's only Banjo that needs to reach the end. Interesting. I did not know that. That would have saved me a hell of a lot of trouble. Whatever. Banjo born to be explorer. Scouting mission fast and thorough. Humba offer great reward. Thanks, man. Now then. Why don't we deal with this bumpy little asshat and make sure he never exists again. And I'm definitely going to be grabbing these notes here off of this loop, if I possibly can. Okay, then. Guess we're doing this a bit of a different way. Sucks. Also, yeah, I know, I see the Jinjo Challenge. I am going to be getting it, don't worry. I just wanted these notes first. Nice spin! Can you not do that again? Thanks. Alright, let's see what the challenge is this time. As soon as we dance for a bit. I feel the need! The need for... what was it? Greed? Weeds? Smoke weed every day. Speed! That was it! See if you can reach my crazy target speed. Okay. That should be easy enough, especially considering that we don't have to use a green machine. Instead, we can use a power hog that has the fuel efficiency of a Hummer H1. There we go. Ag 420. You did it! That means you win a Lingo Totem? Window broken? I win Windows 11! Yay! Actually, make that Windows 8. I'm kidding. Why does that enemy or that particular thing right there remind me of Patrick Star from SpongeBob? Must be the way it's designed. Purely coincidence, I swear. Oh Lord, have mercy. Can I flip this thing, please? Thanks. I wonder what we can find down here. Probably nothing, but you never know. Fully exploring this particular world, it can be quite an adventure. Come on, deflate, please! Okay, cool. Give me all the things. How the hell did I miss this note? Don't ask. Come on, game. It's time for liftoff. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I just want to fly. Is that really that hard? Thanks. I heard tales of you, Bear. Tales of your ferocity in combat. Now face your ultimate opponent. No, not the end boss. Me! Classic Jinjo combat rules. Push the enemy out of bounds to win. Alrighty then. Let's get to work. I don't know if the small cage match will be good in this sort of arena, but we'll see. Thanks, camera. Could you not do that again? Alright, screw it. This is clearly not the right vehicle for this challenge. Just because of the terrain being so bad. Maybe this'll work. Yeah, it most certainly is. Usually the small cage match is more than capable of dealing with the Jinjo combat challenges. How the hell did I win? I concede, Bear. The tales spoke truly of your berserker rage. I wouldn't really call it rage because, well, I just smacked you a little bit. Nothing really too fancy there. Worth it. Yay! I think that takes care of all the notes in this room, maybe. I love flipping this vehicle so much. It's so much fun, as you can tell. Okay, before we move on, let's see. Is there anything down here? As I go for a slide. Nice slip and slide. My favorite activity. Sheesh, Banjo. Talk about being a drama queen. Alright. I guess that answers that question then. So, back to what I was saying before, when it came to that particular Jinjo challenge, normally the small cage match is more than capable of doing the Jinjo combat. But due to the terrain a lot of times, it doesn't really work out due to the way the small cage match is designed. Which kind of sucks. But alas, it is what it is. Are you serious, dude? How is this thing... There we go. It's like, how was it not dead? I don't get this game, I swear. Okay. Before we proceed onward to the next challenge, I would like to look around and collect a few more notes around here. That would be nice. Okay. Well, the good news is, since we have collected so many notes, we should be able to buy most of the parts of which Humbawumba is offering her in her shop now, which is good. Because some of the parts she has on offer are really damn expensive, but they are so worth it. Just saying. I do plan on buying out her entire stock, even if she does get new stock in, at some point or another. Just saying. Whee! Anything? No. This was just a pointless empty room. I think in here we'll find a future challenge of some kind. Whether it be a Jiggy challenge, trophy challenge, or a Jinjo challenge. Doesn't matter. We'll find something in there, and it's gonna be one hell of a show. Also, that was a complete bull. Whatever, I can grab these on foot. Well, at least when finding all these notes, it is nice knowing that they are all in a nice big cluster most of the time, but that's not always the case, which is rather annoying. Kind of. I have the Clockwork Kazooie eggs installed on the vehicle, so they fire whenever an enemy is nearby. So, yeah, that's the reason why that happens. Klungo Great, botanical hero. Flying floatsy seed, everybody thinks it's extinct. Must plant seed before it dries up. Perfect planting place for seed in pond area, but Klungo not fast enough. Okay. Just gotta carry the seed all the way over to our destination. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Especially with the right vehicle. Which this, unfortunately, is not it. So we're going to need something like the APV. But the wide load could work too. The deadly transporter could work as well. You know what? Let's give this a try first. Okay, so for this challenge, we need to keep this thing well watered and keep it alive. Which, that's going to be a lot easier said than done. Thankfully, there are several watering holes scattered throughout this entire place, where we can very easily water this plant if we need to. Well, more or less it's a seed to a plant, but I digress. By the way, if you couldn't tell, I modified this vehicle so now it has a shield generator. Oh, come on, lift up! So as far as the shield generator is concerned, what that does is it protects the vehicle from all damage. However, not only is the shield generator heavy, it only provides temporary protection. It can only take so much abuse before the generator eventually breaks. Thankfully, if it does break, it's not permanent. It only stays broken for a short period of time. Ah, damn it, I was so close. Okay. I had the right idea when it came to the deadly transport. Although I think the APV will be a better choice overall. I suppose I could also make a temporary modification to add a squirter as well. Just to keep the vehicle planted. The plant watered for emergencies. Like if I can't get it to the water in time. Oh my god. Move! Oh, sweet merciful Moses. Well, that sucked. Okay. That was stupid. Moving on. Come on, out you go. Yeah, I probably should put in a squirter. Even if it's temporary. Although, maybe I don't need to do anything like that. Perfect! Phew! Not too bad. That only took a few attempts, but no big deal. Except the fact that L.O.G is glitching again. Looks like he's been watching a little too much Vine Sauce, if you know what I mean. Blueberry back from Edge of Extinction! Bear get big rewards for emergency delivery service! Thanks, man. Alright. That was good. Overall, not the worst challenge in the entire game by far. Believe me, folks, the worst is yet to come. Okay, let's see what we can find this way. Okay, I am aware that there are some things up at the very top of this level here, but the problem is actually getting up there. I feel like a helicopter would be better suited for this sort of level. Oh my god, stop. Don't flip. Don't you dare flip off the tree. There's probably going to be a challenge that involves climbing to the very, very top of this structure. And it ain't going to be fun or pretty. Burn, baby, burn! I'd say that was worth it. Grabbing all those notes and all that. Quite the fun exploration. Maybe that's the whole idea of this whole level. It's all about exploration, exploring the unknown. Why didn't I just go that way? Holy shit, I'm an idiot. Wow. Well, you learn something new every day, as they say. Whoop! I want those notes! Gimme, gimme, gimme! So worth it! Alright, now that's done. Let's see what else we can find around here before we head on out of this act and get ready for the next one. There might be more notes that are like underwater now that I think about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure one of the challenges involves us going underwater, doing some underwater travel and stuff. And if that's the case, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. How did I miss that? Whatever, screw this game. I do wonder how many notes there are scattered throughout the different parts of the levels. And by that, I mean the notes that are out in the open, not awarded to you from challenges, you know? If I have to guess, there's probably 100 of those. And that includes the single bronze-like notes, the silver notes, and the gold notes. Maybe that's why a lot of times you can find the notes in clusters. Okay, before we head on out and proceed to the next act, let's go for an underwater swim. Because I'm pretty sure there are some things down here worth looking into. Granted, we found some notes underwater earlier, but not at this particular part of the level. I will say this, though, navigating underwater, or just navigating this level in general, is a bit claustrophobic, but it's nowhere near as bad as the Logbox 720, that's for sure. I feel like I've been here earlier. Yes, I have. Okay. Well, that was a nice little adventure. Now, can we actually go back? Yes, we can. I say as I nearly seal my exit. Okay, let's keep moving. Next! You know, this whole underwater area right here kind of is giving me vibes of the water temple from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And hell, even before Ocarina of Time 3D, this is still giving me vibes of the water temple. Some people say that's a bad thing, but at the same time, I'd say it's not really all that bad. See? Worth it. I knew it was worth coming down here. Cool. You know those life pods? I think they're supposed to be in reference to the alien family of which you resurrected back in Banjo Kazooie. Or not so much you as in Banjo and Kazooie themselves, but rather Mumbo Jumbo being the magical witch doctor he is. How many notes have we found so far? That's something I kind of wonder. 177 out of 200. Wow! We nearly found all the notes here. That's fantastic. And that's just only the first act. Let's see, how long have we been going for? Nearly 2.5 hours. Alright, I think that's enough exploring for now. The remaining notes I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find loose somewhere else that we haven't looked yet. Either that or we'll find them within the next act. That would be pretty cool if that were the case, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. For now, on to Act 2. 7 Jiggies and 2 Jinjo Challenges. This is going to be interesting. Let's go! I might not be able to complete all the challenges in this particular session, but we'll see. Maybe I'll even find the last few notes. Oops, not what I wanted. Change vehicles. Here we go. Give me the Meow-mobile. The best kind of mobile vehicle there is. Next to the best mobile game, Raid Shadow Legends. Kidding. Never played it, so I can't say for sure. Hell, it doesn't really look that appealing to me anyway. Alright, buddy, what you got? Happy! I'm so happy I got this really irritating, always happy personality. Let's go racing for the sheer fun of it! Come on, race me around this pool. The happy pool, I call it. Okay, that sounds fair. Let's go. This shouldn't be too bad. Now watch as I say that, and it turns into the worst thing imaginable. Kind of like that. Oh, you gotta love the environment getting in your way. Ow. Ow. How many laps? Okay, cool. Done. That was easy. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. You won! I couldn't be happier for you! Isn't that infuriating? I definitely will not be changing your mind there, that much is for certain. Because those always happy, cheery characters are some of the most obnoxious people in the entire game. If you played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And it's the main goddamn character. Just saying. Okay, seriously, why is the Clockwork Kazooie egg firing right now? There's clearly no one here. Then again, maybe there is someone here and I don't even realize they exist. That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Hello there! Please die! Oh, dude, come on. Bugger off. Get off of me, you jerk ass! Okay, what do we have next for our next challenge? As soon as I don't send the poor Blubber into the frickin' Shadow Realm and Thanos snap him out of existence, we'll actually get started. Speaking of which, where the hell is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, it was actually Boggy. Never mind. Help! This manky fungus is contaminating everything in sight! Didn't we see you over there earlier, Boggy? How did you manage to get here so fast? That must have been my amazing alien doppelganger! You know, characters were never seamlessly rused like this in the old days. Log must be on a really tight budget. So, what'd you need our help with, other Boggy? Grunty dropped a fungus ball, I tripped over it, and now this gross green gas is leaking out. Well, that's not good. Any idea how to get rid of it? According to the Idiot's Guide of Alien Plants, carrying it to a high enough place and it'll implode. Okay, that doesn't seem too hard. I think we just have to deal with one of these things, so we just need, like, something like this. I did not mean to wimp out like an idiot! Boom! Gotta love me. Okay. Maybe I need a larger transport vehicle than this. Yep, I most certainly do. Crap. Alright, let's try a different vehicle. I think the wide load has folding blades. Yes, it does. Perfect. We'll try this one instead. Man, I gotta get that large box. Which thankfully I should be able to do now that I collected pretty much all the notes that I've missed up to this point. Come on, let's go up. Stop it. Go up. Oh dear. This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, go up, you stupid! Okay, fuck this. Let's try something else. I'm gonna try that sticky copter. Because this is clearly not working. Good lord above, why does this have to be such a pain in the frickin' behind? we go. Perfect. Now we can fly. Ow. I said we can fly, not crash and burn. Oh, Lord. Come on. We almost made it. Perfect! That's exactly what I was going for. Phew! That took a little bit longer than necessary to figure out, but hey, at least the deed is done. You saved the day with typical style and flair. Enough. Enjoy your rewards on behalf of all the Terrarium Stellars. And I most certainly will, after a celebratory drink, as you've clearly heard. Alright, on to the next challenge. Hopefully within a timely fashion. Oh my god, please navigate. Stop swerving like a frickin' goober! Stop! God, I sound like frickin' JonTron right now! You know what? That's fine. You know what I really wish I could do right now? Rotate the thing to the left. Like that. See? How hard was that? Well, I'll tell you, it's not hard at all. And yet, for whatever reason, I can't really do that so well. Okay, looks like the next Jinjo challenge is, like, towards the very top of the level. Nice, thanks, game! I totally wanted you to shoot a Clockwork Kazooie right above my head! You know what? This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. And here I thought I would find another worthy opponent, you know? Well, technically speaking, I can find him. Oh, fuck off, game. Ow. Come on, not that way. Rotate, you stupid piece of junk. Not like that. Stop it. Cool, cool. Alright. Glad I remembered about this little pathway. And even up here. Oh! You know what? That's fine. I don't care. Crash landing is the best kind of landing. That's funny. It's impossible! How am I supposed to shoot the targets and fly at the same time? I want to be an alien, not a ninja! Oh lord. If this is what I think it is. Oh sweet Jesus. Shooting targets, aliens, what's all this about? I'm not Boggy, I'm B-066Y, the alien. Well, I would be if I could shoot the targets. Alien induction course, huh? Great! I hate this challenge. What's really infuriating is that this was the only challenge in the entire game I'd never gotten a trophy on. So, I am highly tempted to save this challenge for last. But since we got like 20 minutes left before we reach the 3-hour mark, let's just say fuck it and go for it anyway. An old favorite, or a blatant rehash, regardless, you'll be climbing on board the trusty Saucer of Peril to blast some planets to pieces. Different colors are worth different points. Red are worth 1, green are worth 2, blue are worth 3. What's the score requirement? For the trophy, it's absurdly high. Let's do it! What's really damn annoying about this challenge is the aiming reticle is... It goes from being way too insensitive to being too sensitive, all at 2.5 thousand miles per hour. So the Jiggy requirement is 350. But I'm pretty sure the trophy requirement is 500. Don't be surprised if we're going to be here for the rest of the session. I would rather play the Saucer of Peril from Banjo Kazooie, if I'm being quite frank here. I seriously hate this damn challenge. It can go die in a hole. Just hold down the fire button and pray to God you can hit your targets. You can probably hit a few in advance before you reach them, but it's not exactly easy considering that most of this course is claustrophobic. Thankfully, you can snipe a lot of these targets from a pretty good distance away. Just, your aim needs to be straight and true. I'm also thankful that you have unlimited ammo for this challenge. So that's nice. What's not so nice is the course itself. The speed on this course is rather absurdly fast. What's also feels like it goes way too fast is the aiming reticle. I don't think destroying environmental pieces helps towards destroying certain targets, which is rather stupid. But it is what it is. How did I not hit any of those? Screw you, game. Another thing I find super annoying is that you don't get any sort of indicator of whether or not you actually hit your damn target, at least when it comes to sound cues. It's not like in Banjo Kazooie where you actually get a satisfying sound. Not in this game, no. You just get numbers that pop up. You can also pay attention to your score counter too, that could also be a possibility. But again, just... oof. That's all I have to say about this. It's also super annoying that this challenge seems like it lasts 200,000 years. Oh my god, why can't I aim? Okay, I think we're almost at the end of the course. That's not good. Once we reach space, we're pretty much at the end. Again, why can't I hit anything? Yep, we're already at the end. Crap. Ah, god damn it. And we just barely got the Jiggy, too. Hello, Taz. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. You're just in time for the worst challenge in the entire game. Yes! Now we'll be recognized as aliens for sure. Hope you like that Jiggy, my interplanetary friend. You know what I would like to have even more? A trophy. Alright, let's get this another shot. Again, I'm half tempted to save this particular challenge for last, just because of how absurdly difficult it is. It would be a hell of a lot easier if I could use something like a light gun for this. You ever play any first-person shooter ever, whether it be Call of Duty or hell, even a third-person shooter like Gears of War? You know how the aiming controls in those games are really intuitive and straightforward? You just hold the left trigger to aim and then push the right trigger to fire? Banjo feels like it needs to one-up itself by doing something even more obscure and stupid. Seriously, these aiming controls are AIDS. They suck eggs. Even though we're firing them right now, I'm just saying, they're horrible. That's what makes this challenge so damn difficult. Just due to the sensitivity of the targeting reticle. If you really want to be precise with these things, you have to move the analog stick super, super slowly. Wow. Okay. Note to self, when it comes to target prioritization, try prioritizing the higher target values over the lower ones. Sure, lower target values do add up over time, but even so, I'm just saying. Wow, I think I only hit one of those targets, but hey, one's better than none. I will say, at the very least, when it comes to the fire rate of the weapon that you're provided in this pre-built vehicle, at least it has a decent fire rate. It's a faster fire rate than that of the regular egg cannon or egg shot thing. Just saying. It's something to that extent. It's just better. But it doesn't mean that the aiming is any better, just saying. It's quite horrible if you ask me. Already at the end again. And that was infinitely worse. Whoopee! New high score, but still not even close to enough. Ugh, damn it. Here we go again. Once more with feeling. I seriously hate this goddamn challenge. It can go die in a hole. Worst challenge in the entire game by far. And here I thought I encountered some of the worst challenges in the entire game in the previous session with the Jinjo hurling and the Jigosium. That was complete utter bullshit. Same with that. How did I not hit a single goddamn target is just absolute absurdity. As I was saying, I thought I had some of the worst challenges conquered already. Mr. Patch is absolutely awful. He really is. We fought and defeated him, even though our parts were not exactly suited for the task. But we managed to pull through somehow. I don't know if I hit that or not. Whatever. At least I got the 3, I think. Apologies if I'm not commentating much. I need to get in the zone here for the worst challenge in the entire game. Just saying, it is that absurdly difficult. At least it's not as difficult as learning Man Monster Mansion early. Or CCW early. Just saying. That was pretty good. Alright, fine. I can leave that target be. I'll leave that target alone. Okay, did the game just freeze? If it would have crashed right there, I would have been really upset. Was it? Wow. Okay, we were so damn close that time. I think the score requirement is 425. 3 points! 3 points away. Fuck this game. Yeah. Judging by the needle and how close it was in that last attempt, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the requirement. 425 points. How am I not hitting any of these? And target prioritization, something to keep in mind. Damn, I thought I could get a cheeky sniper too. How am I not hitting any of these? How? How? God, the hit detection on these must be really, really awful and tight AF. At least I got one more cheeky snipe in. Cool. Glad I got all the points in that circle. Coolio. Not so coolio. Wow, how did I not hardly hit any of those targets? Wow, that was so much worse. F. Okay. I know we're over the 3-hour mark now, but fuck it. We're going into overtime. I'm gonna get this sumbitch done. And when I do, I'm also gonna grab those damn notes I keep going over during the Saucer of Peril. Once I do that, then we'll call it a session. Again, what makes this challenge so damn hard is the damn score requirement. Not just that, but the aiming controls are also really, really scuffed. More scuffed than Hagenator. How did I miss all those targets? That's bad. That's really bad. At least I got him during the second pass. And this is not going well so far. How? How did I miss that? Oh, I really did not hit a single target during the first pass. Oh my god. I really missed. Alright, at least I got the 3. Oh, that's not good. Garbage! 419! So close! Yet so far! I hate this challenge. I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. Hopefully this doesn't take like 6 hours to finish. If it does, oh boy, I'm gonna have some real fun editing this shit down. Fine. Work with that. Can't work with that, however. Oh my god, how the fuck did those shots go straight through the target, I swear? Welcome. Some targets are worth leaving behind. Mainly the lower value ones, like the 1s. 2s, on the other hand, maybe. 3s, definitely not. thought maybe I could get a cheeky snipe in. Nah, of course not. Great, now my left eye is starting to bother me. Like I need to splash water in it. Maybe after this attempt, I'll do so. Why do my eyes have to water now? Oh, that's not good. Okay, fuck it. I can't take this anymore. I'll be right back. Just a few moments. Okay, I'm back. I swear, every session so far, I've had to stop and splash water in my eyes. It's annoying. Oh, that's not good. Just because I wanted to go for a cheeky snipe, which I shouldn't have done. Yes! Fuck you! I win! Fuck this game! Watch it burn! Woo! Hardest challenge in the entire game, fully conquered. And thank frickin' Christ. Poggers indeed. What a team! I think we broke their record! You earned those goodies for helping Boggy 066Y to achieve his lifelong goal. Oh my god. I'm so freaking happy that's finally done, and we can never speak of that again. Let us never speak of this again, okay? Thanks. Again, I would rather learn MMM early versus any of that jazz. Rather do MMM early and CCW early in the same speed run, blindfolded, while going for world record. I'm dead serious. That challenge can seriously go blow me. Hello, what do we have over here? A Jinjo Challenge. Well, I'm not going to worry about him right now. He can go die in the hole for all I care. Like I said earlier, since we are over the 3-hour mark now, I'm going to just say, fuck this game. I did not mean to fire the Specco Spy. What I meant to do was start flying and grab the last couple of notes of which I saw during the Saucer of Peril, which are on a leaf somewhere. Which leaf? I don't know. But it's on one. I've seen it. I'm not crazy. I know it's there. Maybe the recon copter would be a better choice for this sort of navigation. In fact, yeah, let's switch. If I would have crashed the game right then and there, I would have been really, really upset. Thankfully, the game auto-saves, like, super often. How often exactly? I'm not 100% sure. I would say it saves every few seconds that you're on the pause screen and you unpause the game. It kind of works in the same vein as Luigi's Mansion 3. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, in that game, it features an autosave system where the game autosaves every time you exit and enter a room. For the most part. I mean, it autosaves every few seconds or so. Okay, how many notes do we have up to this point? 199 out of 200. So, we're almost done when it comes to notes here. Interesting. So, does the remaining note happen to come from the challenges? I'm gonna say no. Well, regardless of what happens, I will definitely find that note. And I think I have a good idea where it could be, because I think I saw something sparkling during the Saucer of Peril ride. I know it sounds absurd, but trust me on this. I might have missed a note back here. No, it was just a bird. It ain't a beautiful bird, that's for damn sure. Okay, question. Where the hell is that note? Now it's gonna bug the ever-loving piss out of me. You know what? Whatever. I'll worry about it later. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, then we're gonna be searching for quite a long time just for a singular rogue note. It would be kind of hilarious if we stumble across it during another challenge or something. It's funny how I say we're not going to worry about it, and yet I'm still worrying about it anyway. Maybe the note fell on the ground during the Saucer of Peril ride. That would be kind of hilarious if that were the case. Not that I can see. Well then. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about this now. I'm just going to go ahead and call it a day here, because this has been going on for far too long thanks to the Saucer of Peril being a paralyzing adventure. And being a paralyzing pain in my frickin' behind. So, that was fun, said no one ever. So, with that, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for bearing with me as we dealt with the Saucer of frickin' Pain and Misery. Next time, we're going to be finishing up the Terrarium of Terror, hopefully completely once and for all. Same here, Child of Ragnarok. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. So, again, hopefully in the next session, we'll be able to finish up the Saucer of Peril. The Terrarium of Terror. Why did I say Saucer of Peril? I don't know. Probably because that's still on my mind and I'm still salty. Whatever. Fuck it. We're done for today. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.